The province of Ulster comprises 9 counties. 6 are occupied and known as the Six Counties. The other 3 are Monaghan, Cavan and Donegal. Donegal is the forgotten county. It is all but cut off from the Republic, save for a narrow strip through Leitrim. Just recently, RTE displayed a map of Ireland in green, the UK in red, and coloured Donegal in red. This happens routinely on RTE. Donegal has no railway, no motorway, no natural gas lines. As of recently, it had seen the least immigration in Ireland. It has some of the lowest property prices in Ireland. In 2016 it had the lowest household income. It is fair to say that Donegal is poor. Donegal is also famously conservative. It has always been the most conservative county regarding abortion from 1983 to 2018, when it stood alone and voted to protect the unborn. It stood alone for the second Lisbon Treaty, voting no. Even now, it is a Donegal man, Niall McConnell, who has founded Síl na hÉireann, and it was in Donegal that a proposed asylum centre was torched to prevent it from being used. There is another proposed asylum centre currently under 24-hour guard for fear of attack. Why is it that Donegal is this conservative? Perhaps someone like Professor Dutton will say that the poverty has increased stress and instinctiveness, so the people automatically tend to reject maladaptive things, therefore they reject new things. Donegal is the last to see the prosperity and comfort of the modern Ireland, so it is the last to become part of modern Ireland. I believe that Donegal is conservative because Donegal is easy to leave if you do not like it. For example, suppose you want to live your life speaking French in Donegal. The people there do not speak it, so you can either stay and make French the lingua franca yourself, stay and hope that somebody else makes French the lingua franca, or you can move to France. The first 2 options will take a lot of time and effort, if they ever happen. The third option is much easier, faster, and more likely to succeed. Thus, the people who want to speak French leave. This means that there are no people left in Donegal who want to speak French. So Donegal continues not to speak French. So it is for so many things. If you are in Donegal and you want global homo, you can go to Galway, go to Dublin where they already have it. This then leaves only the people who do not want those things, or do not want them very much, inhabiting Donegal. This applies to every kind of change, with the result that Donegal changes very little and slowly. It conserves and is conservative. Donegal is to Ireland what Ireland was to Europe. In the 1960s and 70s, Ireland was the poor, Catholic, conservative nation. Anyone wanting to change her faced an uphill battle, or they could just go to Britain or America, where it was already different. So it was that these people kept leaving, and those who were happy with Ireland as she was, stayed and kept her as she was. Donegal is the Ireland of Ireland, Éire na hÉireann. Why does this matter? It occurred to me that this might answer a question posed during the 2020 millennial. Somebody asked how, if you had a traditional country that was poor beside a woke country that was rich, you would stop the traditional people just moving to the woke country. I think that the answer is not to stop them. You would not stop a poison leaving a body or smoke leaving a chimney. This could be why Eastern Europe is conservative now. All the Poles who wanted the bright lights of London are in London. The Poles who preferred Poland as she was remained in Poland, so Poland remains. Donegal remains, for now at least. Donegal remains because it is easier to leave in search of change than for the change to come to you. There is talk of railways to the south, of people moving to Donegal to work remotely. Railways, etc. will make it easier for change to come. I fear for Donegal's future.